Hello everyone and welcome to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you the endurance racers from the series called RS 24 Hours Endurance Racers. So the line was actually pretty cool and I actually liked it. Now I found all of them at Walmart. They were only at Walmart, not at Target. Yeah, and of course they are so cool, and they color shift, and they are and yeah, and this line has had 10 cars so far, and they weren't gonna do any more. I would have rather liked to see George Newman, Paul Conrad, Aaron Clocker, Herb Kerbler, or some other cars they could have done. So the first week it had Lightning McQueen, Jackson Storm, Chase Racethot, and JD McPellar. Second week it had Ed Truncan, Rich Mixon, but of course for him they confused him with Tim Treadless. And then of course, yeah, they accidentally called him that. And then of course the third way it had Eric Breaker, and then the fourth weight it had Sheldon Shifter. And then the final weight it had Flipped Over and Michael Roeder. The endurance racers were released in 2020 and 2021. So let's get on to one of them. Let's start off with Lightning McQueen. And he looks so great. And you can see he color shifts. And they used the World Grand Prix model white trims, the Lightning Bolt Rusties, Piston Cup, Combustor, Carbon Cyber, and Synergy. 24 hours, RS 24 hour. They were not called XRS. Of course, and I love the Endurance Racers line. It's one of my favorites. They do color shift. Oh, my. Here he is with the World Grand Prix McQueen. Yeah, I mean, they had to use the World Grand Prix one to make him to look like a next gen. Yeah, because, yeah. White rims, and then versus gray rims. That is all from McQueen. Now, here we have Jackson Storm. On camera, you can see that he's turning purple, but of course he turns to blue. Turns purple, and then blue. Of course, this reminds me from the Steel Blue Jackson Storm, which I do not have. And here he is with the regular Jackson Storm. Of course, he's got brownish rims, orange rims versus black rims. Yeah, and nobody even likes Jackson Storm. Of course, they had to include Jackson for unknown reasons. Oh yeah, him and Ed are both turned purple to blue. And now JD McHiller, who is the toe cap racer. And he turns like to a different color. I don't think he turns to a different color. Here he is with the original JD McHiller. Green rims. Of course, the original has green trims. Of course, rookie stripes. Of course, has a purple bumper, but the original has like a bluish bumper. Has a bluish bumper. And now the last one we have from Wave 1 was Chase Racelot, who may be my favorite. Of course, he's got a determined expression. Look at him. He's kind of black. White trims. Here he is with the original Chase Racelot. White rims versus green rims. The ones that have white trims are Ed, Sheldon, and Flipped. Yeah, the endurance racers do not have rookie stripes for reasons, because they're not rookies anymore. Here we have Ed Truncan, the Mood Springs racer. For him, he has not gone a re-release at all for a long time, and I'm hoping he can get re-released next year. So let's get into him. He's got a different expression. White trims versus blue rims. No rookie stripes. Whoa. He's got the clock. Whoa. I can see him that he color shifts, just like Jackson. He is like color shifting. You can see him purple, now to blue. Rich Mixon, Tim Tretless, I should say. I don't know why Mattel named him that. Tim Tretless is 28, and he is not. number 36. He kind of like turns into a brownish colors. Like for flipped over, 2 pinkish racers that they included in this line. Different expression, same trim color. The tank coat on the spoiler has been torn off. Same thing for the rookie stripes. And yeah, I remember getting these at Walmart back when they were first released. But I'm just glad to have all of them. Here's Eric Breaker, the Synergy Racer. It's got blue trims instead of green trims. Maybe he turns to blue. I think he may end up being my favorite. Of course, he is a very overlooking character who is a very popular character. He's from Third Wave. Now to Sheldon Shifter, who also turns to this color, like a green, goldish, greenish. It's got white trims. We're down to the last two. Here he is with the original Sheldon Shifter. He looks very nice. He's got green because it reminds me the mint ice cream. White trims versus green trims. The spider stop has also been torn off. Same thing. Rookie stripes. Now flipped over, the Intersection Racer. He's also another pinkish racer. Pixar's had to have 2 pink racers. Here he is with the original flip. This is the Thailand flipped over that I have from 2022, and I don't have a China one from the Next Gen Racers 4-pack. That China version of flipped over is very rare from that 4-pack. You see he's got no rookie stripes. Intersection, not there. Number 00. White trims versus black rims. No white bumper, unfortunately. And the last one we have is Michael Roeder. And, of course, he is another bluish racer. Michael Rooker is actually pretty cool, and I actually like him. He is a nice character. Same thing for Jackson Storm. He also turns like to he also turns to purple. Here he is with the normal Michael Rotor trim colors. He's got silver trims. I do like the endurance racers. And yeah, he's got a determined expression. And yeah, that is all for the endurance racers. So, and of course, let me know in the comments, who is your favorite endurance racer? Is it McQueen, Jackson, JD, Chase, Ed, Rich, Eric, Sheldon, Flipped, or Michael? For me, I'm gonna go with Chase Race Lot, because he is very determined. But what is yours? And I will see you guys in another video, which will be on Cars 2's 15th anniversary. So stay tuned for that. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys, and a happy Father's Day. See you guys then. Bye now.